Hi everyone! So today we are making our own literary doormat for our front door. So to make this, you're going to need one plain coir mat, contact paper, paintbrushes. Now I actually found the best thing to use was old eyeshadow brushes. I found I was able to get more paint onto the paintbrush tip, which made it easier to paint the mat. Scissors and X-Acto knife, and black acrylic paint. So you're going to roll out your contact paper and cut it to either A3 or A4 size, depending on the size of your printer. Now if you find the corners of the contact paper have curled up, just grab a few books and pop one on each corner of the contact paper and just let that sit for a bit so it flattens out. Basically, it's just going to help it run through the printer a whole lot smoother. Now if you find that your printer doesn't like the shiny side of your contact paper, you're going to grab some plain A4 paper and just tape that to the shiny side of your contact paper. It basically just gives your printer something to grip and hold on to as it tries to run the contact paper through the printer. Print out your quote so it's on the back of the contact paper, so the non-shiny side, and make sure the writing is back to front. Then grab your X-Acto knife and your scissors and start cutting out all those letters. Just remember you aren't cutting those letters out to use the actual letters, you're using them for the negative space that you're leaving on the contact paper itself. With those letters cut out, you're going to place your contact paper onto the mat to figure out placement. Once you've got it right, peel back the contact paper and start sticking that onto the mat. Don't forget to press down those little circles for the O's and the A's. With your first sentence in place, you are going to squeeze a little bit of the black acrylic paint into a plastic container. Then take your eyeshadow brush, get a good dab of black paint onto that brush, and start dabbing that paintbrush up and down, covering those letters. Now just remember, make sure you are dabbing, not brushing, otherwise the brush strokes might move the contact paper, which means your paint is going to go past those lines. And what you don't want is smudged letters in the end. Now you might get to a point where you find that the contact paper shifts. In this case, you can grab a few pins and use those to hold the contact paper in place so you can just focus on painting. And it's as simple as that. Just make sure your paint has dried enough before you remove the contact paper and the pins. Then finish off your mat by doing the second sentence or adding any imagery that you want to. And there we go, we have our own literary doormat to show off our bookish style at our front door.